How's it going, everybody? My name is Ethan Alexander, and welcome to the Mimic Trap, the wonderful interdimensional magic junk shop you see before you that is slowly filling with junk. We do have one more thing we have to plan for a new piece of wall art for the shop. We need something now to commemorate to the moon, so that'll be added at some point. I don't know when. Eventually. Hey, Renoa, got sick leave till Thursday to rest and recover. That's good. Still made some money today anyway. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad. I hope you're feeling better. But yeah, so welcome. We are doing art today. We are going to be pulling back an old favorite, of mine at any rate. I don't know about you guys, but I love Monster Mondays. This is great. So I have a list of 300 animals. I really need to randomize them. At the moment, they're a little bit alphabetized. That was mostly so I knew I wasn't replicating anything. But I've got a roll chart of 300 animals, and we're gonna slap two of them together via whatever the dice gods favor today. We can reject a few if they're like too similar. Like putting a cat and a dog together is a little redundant unless you're making a cat dog. You know what I mean? Like two mammals that don't really look very different aren't really enjoyable to put together. But we've done some very interesting ones thus far. But let's hop on over. I also have music, different music today. So give me just a sec. Da-da-da. All right, so let's fire up the music before I forget it exists. Let me hit play. All right, hopefully you guys can hear this. I have a playlist of like 22 different little songs. They're all by Silent Partner, I believe. Hold on. Yeah, they're all by Silent Partner. I wanted to go for like a channel vibe, but at the same time, I just like rock music, guys. So if there's some of the stuff in here is like too like wabam, I'm sorry. Renoa, the cough medicine has the side effect of drowsiness. Took one dose before I left the office to go home. Passed out as soon as I got into bed and woke up 3 hours later. God, do I feel that. That's cough medicine does that. Most of it has stuff because it's like, oh yeah, you want your throat not to hurt because you've been coughing? Yeah, go to sleep. That's essentially they put extra stuff in it. But yeah, so we've got our dice roller up. I hope you. How's the music? Is it a decent volume level? I've got it turned down on my end via my headphones, so I'm hoping it sounds okay for you guys. Let me know if you want me to bump it up or put it down. I think it's swapping songs now. I was mid going through it earlier. We're coming up on Loophole Fragment. It's good level? Awesome. Fantastic. That makes me happy. I haven't... So this is the first time during a drawing stream I'll have music that I can hear. Like, I know you guys were suffering with the single looped audio for several hours, and I'm sorry. But I also was suffering in silence because I had it preloaded into OBS, so I didn't get to hear it, but you guys did. So, all right, that's good. All right, so let's look at I'll show you guys the... So we have the dice roller, yes, but we also have... Here is our list. So it's a big, long list. And yes, it's alphabetized. I will at some point figure out to see if Google Docs will let me randomize these. But we've done several of these before. But you see, it's a lot. It's 300. So we've got a good chance to get something new. But we've done 10 so far. So we've done an armadillo plus a cow. We've done the hare and the tortoise, which was a completely randomized roll. I thought that was perfect. Also, it's by far, I think, my favorite is the Hartois. He's adorable and I love him. He's just an old man with bunny ears. I don't know what else to tell you. The ferret. The ferret and the alligator is also cute. It's very like a graboid. Like the Tremors worms. He's just a derpy little guy, and he's just waiting to see if you come by. It's cute. We've done owl and caribou, lobster and platypus, bat and snake. Raccoon and spider is my least favorite so far. I don't know what I was thinking when I made that. I don't know. We've done hawk and beetle, a penguin and a kinkajou, which is a monkey-like creature, and a kookaburra and a coyote was our last one that we did the last time I streamed this. So we've got our work cut out for us today to see if we can find something new. Renoa, I think I'll do some glue gun fixes around the house tonight. That's not a bad idea. While you're you know, hyped on the caffeine, you might as well. All right, so let's see what the dice gods have in store for us. I did do a pre-roll. You always want to roll one and get it out of the way. And I'm glad I did because it gave us a cockroach and a peacock. And I don't know how I would have done that, but it would have been horrendous. I'm hoping to save the peacock for literally anything other than the cock. I will do any other bug except the cockroach. Tea is still too hot. That's okay. All right, let's start the dice roller in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and stop. Ooh, low rolls. 16 and 76. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. 16 and 76. Let's see. 16 is a badger. That's new. That's new. Okay, so a badger. Copy. Badger and 76. 76. And an elephant seal. Okay, the badger and the elephant. Okay. All right, the badger and the elephant seal is definitely going to be interesting. The badger plus the elephant seal. I can type. Don't worry about it. We will name him later. But this is going to be very interesting. All right, so now that that's done and over with, let me turn that off so you guys don't have to look at him. Oop, okay, there we go. All right, and then let's hop on over to here. Did I mess this up again? Did I? I shouldn't have. I don't think so. I never know if this is gonna. That looks fine. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, cool. Sorry, adjusting things still. I had minimized this or maximized this on accident at one point, and it completely changed where my settings are. All right, so we are doing the badger plus the elephant seal. We somehow have to combine a tiny angry boy with the Renoa. I'll save the peacock for anything. 2025. Listen. I will say, they both had cock in the name. They would have gone together. I just am happy to not have to draw that tonight. Can you imagine a flamboyant cockroach? That would be sort of terrifying. You were the one that said, I know I was the one that said it. I know. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, so let me grab some pictures. So we need... Actually, you guys can browse with me. Hold on. Let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. Let's pull up, let's look at the badger first. Badger. I don't want the team. I want the animal, please. Animal. I didn't even know there was a team for the badgers. I shouldn't be surprised. Images. Alright, we'll make this a little bit bigger. And then we'll do another one just so I have it preloaded and you guys don't get to see my search history. I don't even know what's in my search history, to be perfectly honest. It's nothing incriminating. It's mostly just stuff I use for writing, stuff I use for drawing, and random brain gremlin searches. And then the elephant seal. God. This is going to be terrifying because these are both, in their own rights, they're butts. They can be very mean creatures. Both of these. They can be aggressive. What was I doing? Yes. Then we'll put that back up. Ta-da! There we go. All right. So we need to figure out how we're combining this bad boy with this little guy. Look at him. Look at that face, though. Look at his face. Okay. Oh, types of badgers. No, we want a badger. We want a classic English badger. We want like this guy. Look at him. Look at him face. Look at him face. I love him. Oh, he's so cute. We're gonna copy that image. I just need him little face. I don't know what pose we're gonna do yet. I think we're going to probably use the main body of the elephant seal because of just the way it's built. It probably is the best starting point. We aren't gonna do the honey badger. I believe the honey badger is a separate prompt. But let's see, where's a good... Most of these, the badger's pretty simple as far as body construct. He's kind of a pancake. He really is just kind of a pancake. So let's see. Let's see. We'll do... Let me pop back over here. So Control V. So we got one little guy here. We'll just make a nice little mood board here. And then we'll get this one so I can see him claws. Copy image. Control V. And then let's see, what else? And then one more, I think, for the color palette, because this isn't quite... There's definitely different species of badger. I really like this in here. This one would be nice. Oh, look at the babies! I'm sorry, I saw babies. But it's so cute. Oh, yes, the European badger. He's adorable. Him angy, but him adorable. What's a good side view? This is not a bad side view. You can kind of see his tail a little bit. They're really just... They're wide. They're more wide and flat to the ground than anything because they burrow. Copy image. Now, the good thing is I don't have to research a lot of these because, I know enough about these two species to get us by. Oh, that's tiny. That's abysmal. Never mind. Oh yeah, wait, no, hold on. Image, a new tab. That's better. Copy image. Alright, so that's good for badger, I think. And let's see, Control V. Why are you so tiny? I'll just make him a little bigger so I can actually see him. Say about yay? About yay. That's fine. Alright, because we don't want to take up too much of the canvas. Alright, and then the elephant seal. Now this is a bad boy. Look at him. Look at this. Look at him. I don't know how we're going to combine these two. This is going to be interesting. I need a pose. I need a fighting pose, honestly. Oh, that's an excellent pose there, though you can't see its eyes. Also this though, look at him. It's like when you see them like this, it's just a sea puppy with a long nose. But then you have these ones and they're about to bite each other to death. They like whack each other with their faces. Oh, let's see. What's a good pose we can base him off of? Hi, how do I? I don't. That's the answer. You don't. Oh, there we go. You have to be right at the top. Starting to feel the meds. Oh, if you gotta go because you get sleepy, go ahead. I totally understand. Let's see. Elephant seal. They have very specific tails and things too, and they also have like they get like sunburn kind of. They have. I don't know if it's like vitiligo or what it is, but they have some kind of very interesting pigmentation. You see this on elephants and stuff too sometimes. Copy image. Just in case I feel like having fun with pigments. Might pass out. Yeah, that's okay. Thank you for stopping by regardless. Alright, so something for pigments. Let's see. I need a really good picture. Hold on. Oh, look at the babies! I need something for the... Oh, the babies. Do I need to just type in Engie? Because like this is a really nice ooh. To the side isn't too bad. But I want something like completely to... Ooh, here we go. kind of like that. I might have to combine two. That's fine. I also do want something that shows their tail flip. Ooh, you know what? Maybe we just... Can we do this from the side? I can do this from the side. So let me just combine, let me copy image, and then I will just have to find a profile shot, and then we'll just put the action in. We will be creative. Elephant seals are weird. Elephant seals create harems, by the way. That's a fun elephant seal fact. I need something, I need a good side profile to see all of La Boy. Yeah, that one's gonna be fairly large, so I should be able to get a good idea of... Control V? Yeah, that's super helpful, actually. We're going to shove him up here. I'm probably going to combine all of these layers and then turn them on and off as needed. Or just move them around as needed. Let's see. I need to figure out where exactly his nose is, because I'm not 100% convinced that the proboscis still going to lurk. Okay, that's fine. So I'm not 100% the proboscis is where the snoot is, where the sniffers are. So we gotta figure out elephant seal anatomy and hope to God we don't get anything crazy. Oh yeah, you can kind of see some of my searches. These are all very tame. Elephant seal... Elephant seal... anatomy? Yeah, I want to know what the schnaw is. Okay, so let's see. Sea lion. Okay, so these are... Okay. So they have the backwards pointing fins. Okay, that makes sense. I always forget the difference between... Because sea lions, they actually have kind of... Their legs still kind of work like legs. Meanwhile, the elephant seal, their legs have combined into tail. None of these are very good. Oh, here we go. Small ears? Clawed flippers, that's good to know. They naturally have claws anyway. We can just give them hella claws. I don't even know what that is. It looks like a stomach or something. I'm just trying to figure out what the elephant seal nose anatomy? Is that what I have to look up? What is this? I just need a picture with labels, people. Come on. Ooh. The inside of the skull is always interesting. This is the part where Ethan gets really off track. Cause look at this, look at the snoot. Look at how it's curved like this. This part looks like the sniffer. I don't know if you guys can even see my mouse, but the lumpy part here, that looks like the sniffer, and this just looks like a you know, little handle. I really... What in the absolute God is that? Okay, never mind. Where is an elephant seal nostril? Where are they at? No, it's just lumpy. Okay, so it's shaped like that because it's lumpy, so that it does sniff out of the end. That's what I needed desperately to know. Oh, here we go. Here's him nose. There's him nose. You know what? Honestly, I like the whisker shot here. I'm gonna also add this to our board. Copy image. All right, and we will minimize that. All right, turn that back off. That way. Let's see. Control V. Why is the snoot the largest one? All right. Well. We will combine these layers, so let me just grab them all. Shift and merge. Merge selected layers. That way we can move them around at our leisure. All right, so we're gonna start out by using the elephant seal's body for the base, because these are both chonky boys. These are both pretty chunky boys. I will say, I don't know how I'm going to combine these and make them too much different, because they both have claws, but making an elephant seal into something that burrows is an interesting concept. So we might lengthen his flippers into actual forelimbs. So. Let's see what we want to do. So what we need, what we really need, we need big body. I will definitely need to move these over a bit. Let's move them now. Since we're starting with elephant seal, we can just move these guys over. So we're gonna do that. All right, and we will move him around as we need him. So we have body here. The opacity's on full, right? Oh yeah, it's just very thin. Okay. It's like, I don't know what's going on with my pen, but this is not quite what I had in mind. You know, this is not bad. I will say it's gonna be interesting. I have not drawn anything with fatty layers, so like the blubber is going to be interesting to draw. That is not something I have a lot of experience with, so we'll get a little art practice out of this as well. So here's the base part of the skull, and him have thick neck and big torso, and then I'm gonna pull him over. Ta-da! And then he has kind of a long body. Like this would be where the hips would go. This little arch here. This would be where the hips would be. Which there still is. You can still kind of see a little bit of the hips there. It's not on top of the layer, so I can't draw over it, but let's see. So him is thick through here, like so, and then they have the back flippers, which I did not get a good picture of, unfortunately, but it looks like they are something like this. Sort of mermaid-esque. It's sort of... I'm sure some drunk sailor at some point saw one of these and went, "That's a funny-looking lady." I mean, if they went and they saw the sea cow or the manatee and thought that was a lady, I could also imagine this also. Where's the rum gone? Down Frank's belly, and now he's seeing women with rain. All right, so we want some good forelimbs. So now let's look at the badger's forelimbs. Just to get a peek. They're fairly stubby as far as they go, but they're very stocky, and that's what we want. So we want good, thick, chunky forelimbs. So they'd go right about here. This would be where his shoulder base would be. And do we want him, how, maybe we want to lean him up even more than he currently is. So maybe we want him stancing. Maybe he is stance. We'll have this be the paw here. Something like so. Badger paw. So we have flippers. Flippers. We could make these massive. We could make these horrifying. Ooh. Because that's mostly... So this is mostly... I'm gonna pull this up. This is mostly, from what I can tell, tarsals. So this is all phalanges. This is all fingies. That's kind of, honestly, beautifully horrifying. So we're gonna give him just the largest set of fingies. This is gonna be a very weird creature. We also have to figure out how much fur to give it, because it's a seafaring creature. However, we're gonna say he burrows on the shore. I think that's what we're going to go with. And we're gonna adjust him so that he is cantered upward a little bit more. So we'll just pull this forward and I will adjust as needed. But we want him to be just very aggressive. He is stancing. He is full stance. And so just like so. Alright. Let's see. So we got him some thick legs. And we'll he's gonna have some really long fingernails, just absolute units of nails. So they're gonna be quite like this, and we will continue that. I'm gonna move the pictures out of the way because they're very much in my way right now. 1 second. And we're gonna have to figure out how we're going to, because I can't put a badger nose on the end of the elephant seal nose. That's just that just seems wrong. I don't know why it does, but it just seems incorrect. Because I've done that before with combining birds and mammals, of just taking a bird beak and shoving a mammal nose, like towards the back of the beak, you know, more towards the skull. But I have sort of some reservations of doing that with something that, let's make him thicker. He needs a thicker neck. This is going to be an absolute unit of a thing. I still don't know how I feel about it. I really don't. Oh, let's see. And he's got just this wibbly sort of guy here. That looks really fun. Actually, now that I've done it, we could put the badger nose on the end of the proboscis. We could. I'm not going to at this very moment, but now that I've seen it, it doesn't actually look that bad. It looks silly, but it does not look that bad. So we're gonna... He is fully mouth open. I need to make this jawline a little bit more, Honestly, if you ask me, I would say this is a relative of Gonzo. Look at this. Look at the little trunk. This definitely feels like a Gonzo-esque fella. All right. That's not too bad. I don't know if the musculature is in there. It's very hard to see. This is a very tiny picture. But I think I had one that was a little bit more zoomed in for the eyes. Let's see. Oh no, I was drawing on the wrong layer. Ethan, why? Ethan! This is, I need the lasso tool. This is not a problem. It is not a problem. I don't remember how much is on the wrong layer, so we're just gonna cut and paste. And then we're gonna take and merge him up that way. Merge with layer below. Yes? Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's much better. Alright, so this guy, let's look at... Badgers have tiny eyes. I imagine they would. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's a pretty good eye for the seal. Also, him whiskers, though. Look at him whiskers. I do like him whiskers. Him whiskers are cute. So he has more of a muzzle here. So this is more of what you would consider the normal seal mouth, where it comes down. So that needs to be a little bit more round. So no, it doesn't have that musculature there. And then it would have lines for the whiskers. Just like any regular seal would. And we will get rid of some of these guidelines. Don't need them anymore. Gullet. Honestly, I will say it's very interesting because something with this much blubber is very smooth. So you don't have to worry too much. I am going to have to get a close-up of the elephant seal mouth to properly get some teeth in here. I also think I want to grab a picture of a badger's teeth. So let's do that in just a moment. How much fur should we give it? Should it be fluffy? I feel like if I don't make it fluffy, it's just going to look like an elephant seal with terrifying forelimbs. I also got sidetracked and forgot we were working on the forelimbs a minute ago. But such is the creative process. Alright, I'm going to flip him real quick so that I can reach without craning my neck. So he has those really big diggery-doo claws and the horrifyingly outlined fingers. And they're just gonna get, it's gonna get larger as we go. In the fashion of both the elephant seal and the badger. This thing looks like it will kill you. Like, there's no doubt in my mind this thing would commit absolute murder. Yeah, we're just not gonna think about that. We're just really, genuinely... I'm gonna give it a really big forenail. Don't ask me why. This is not anything that is on either of them. It just feels correct. It just feels correct. So this is gonna be something that burrows in the sand really, really, really quickly. It would stick up just a hair here. Yeah. Alright, let me flip him back around. Alright. We're gonna zoom in, because I have that ability. Ethan, please don't forget you have zoom. Craning my neck, straining my eyes. Let's see. But yes, so this is just horrifying, to be perfectly honest. And I love him. I adore him. Look at him. Look at this lad. Imagine this create. I don't know how badgers. Do badgers mate for life? This is gonna be Ethan goes on a deep dive that he did not need to go on. I'm calling it now. I feel like these would still be decent for swimming. Like the nails would be a bit of a problem, but this still feels like could aquatic just fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. And it still sort of gives fins. So that's not the flippers. So that's not too bad. Do they have nails on their back legs, and does it matter? Should I just give them some anyway? Now what to do with the tail? That is a good question, because we could give him the badger's back legs. We could do that. Honestly, he needs to be thicker. He is not chunky enough. He is just not nearly chunky enough for my liking. Let's see. He really does need a little bit of badger somewhere. Where are we putting more badger at? Because we can't really lengthen the face. I guess we could lengthen the face a bit. Let's see what that looks like. Hold on, let me move this out of the way a bit. I want that badger profile, at least for the head. We definitely want to give him little badger ears. Like, it's not necessary for an aquatic animal to have outer ears. Like so, it's more that's not good for streamlined swimming purposes, but for something that mostly hangs out on the beach, I feel like that would be fine. So let's see. Let's lengthen his face a little bit. I really should have set my palette. Well, I can do a speed thing from this, right? Right. You can see my crazy wild process. Let's see. Let's lengthen the face. Let's say this is just his mouth gaping open. So let's say we lengthen the face a little bit. We'll make him a little more. Honestly, I think this might make him a little bit more terrifying. So a little bit more badger in the face, just a little bit, not a lot. What we could do is we could have this proboscis start even higher. And since we're lengthening the face, that means the mouth would probably also come down a bit. Oh. So badger face looks like it's more like about yay, and then it comes down here into a very weaselly shape. And it's got a little snoot like so. So it's really not like the jaw would be to here, which is terrifying to think about for something this large, to have a jaw like that. However, let's see. If we did that, then the jaw would be massive. The jaw would... yeah, no, unfortunately, the jaw would just... Yes. Alright, so we are going to widen this a little bit. This is going to be horrifying. I'm so excited for whatever this turns out to be. So we're at the bare minimum lengthening the face. It's still not quite badgery for me, but that unfortunately happens sometimes in things like this. I really got the ferrigator. The ferrigator, I think, the ferrigat, the ferret alligator, he turned out really well. And why did my music stop? Did you reach the end of the playlist? Sir, I have you. Oh, I have you on not loop. Okay, play. There we go. Where are we at? Ah, yes. This song is called Down for Whatever. So we will definitely look at the just overall mouth shape of both animals and see what we can get. But I don't think I can get more badger out of this, except to give him the badger kind of floof, where he's got that kind of triangular shaped head, which we can definitely do that. He definitely needs some good eyes. So where was the seal eye? Let's see. All right, so that was the good seal eye. Let's see. He's doing good so far. It's a little bit towards so the badger's eyes are more back here. His eyes would be more here, but oh, that looks, now that I've done that, I sort of want to keep that. We don't need that in our lives. That's not something we require. However, she's got little eyes, little guy. Little guy eyes. And these are forward-facing eyes because he is a predator. Yeah, sort of like this is fine. Do I want to do this? Do I want to? I kind of do. Now that I've done it. I haven't had anything thus far with multiple eyes that wasn't, insectoid in some way, shape, or form. So this might not stay. This may not stay. However, this is gonna be wild. No one's gonna need whatever this turns out to be, and that's fine. And then little ears. So let's see. So nose would be here naturally, so it'd come this way. So ears would be somewhere in here. A little bit like so. And those are pretty good. They don't really have a lot of, they're mostly just floof on the inside from the looks of it. Mostly just fluffy little guys. And so we'll leave that. Badgers have little bear ears, and I think that's very cute. So let's see. Let's rotate. Let's go do a little rotato. He's just got some floof. That's all that's to his ears. He's just got some floof. This is gonna look like a bear and an elephant seal by the time we're done with it, and that's probably fine, honestly. All right, so let's start putting in the mutton chops. He's got some good mutton chops in here. So we'll give him a little bit of a badger pattern. And then down his face. It really does sell the badger a lot more. Again, I am so sorry for whatever this is. I'm not, but I am. I'm not, but I am. The badger ears are dark on the back sides. Alright, we'll let that in there. We're gonna have, let's see, their eyes are both very dark, so you can't really see much to them. You mostly just see the aggressive pupils. Because they would have to, if they're gonna burrow at all. Let's see. I imagine they would have a little bit of eyelash. But if they're gonna burrow at all, they're gonna have very dark eyes and very large pupils. We can give him a little bit of eyelash. We can make him look like a fancy lad. He's protected from dust and debris. He's got fur, so of course he would have. So he's got plenty of fur here. I don't know if he'll have belly fur. I feel like we'd leave the belly kind of bare. And then he just kind of has like a mustache. Like this is where the fur is. This is where the fur is. Was this line right here. This is gonna be where the fur starts. So his belly is gonna be bare because he comes on the sand a lot, and that's, yeah, it's just not really that great for fur. So let's rotate him back. There we go. So he is still an angry boy. I regret the eyelashes. Yeah, let's not do the eye. At least not so aggressively the eyelashes. I think that was a choice that I made. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. I don't know why, but giving such an alien face to something and then going, yeah, eyelashes, sort of just doesn't work. And I can't figure out why. Maybe it's a bit of my own bias. Who knows? And he's just gonna have so many whiskers, but we're not gonna add those until later. Alright, it's gonna be very... I'm still trying to figure out how much fur to give him. How much fur do I give him? How much fur do I give him? Because we could make him all fluffy down here so that he has the nice, cute little black feetsies. But I think we're going to make it bare as of like right there. We'll make him fluffy to about there. And so he will have the little black feetsies. At the very least, if nothing else. And I don't want to draw the second flipper, but we might want to for... We're going to give the impression of the second flipper. We're not going to actually draw it in. Not yet, anyway. I might draw it in later. But we're going to see how... Because these usually take me a while to get through the whole design process, and we also hopefully plan to color this today. Alright. Alright, so here's the big shoulder. We don't need this anymore. The cleanup process is always a bitch. Alright. And because I'm avoiding the back legs, we're gonna go and find some pictures of some teepees. In just a moment. I never decided if I wanted to give him the badger nose or not on the end of this, because that would be sort of... It's not bad. It's not a bad look, really. And that would really help sell the badger a little bit. Alright, so how are we gonna... I'm trying to look at badger. I might have to pull it... I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. Yeah, honestly, so I don't have to keep swapping screens all the time. Let me just pull it up on my phone. Badger nose! Badger nose. Please and thank you. Oh, him's just a little snuffly guy. It's very dog-like. It's very dog-like, which is funny because they're closer related to weasels. But it's very dog-like. Okay. Okay, so we don't want that there. We want... It's definitely got that burrowing point to it. The eye rake things up from the ground. Okay, so it'd be like... so? And then give him a little bit of a snoofy. Cuts it like that. It's very dog-like. Alright, so this will be... so... So he's got this badger nose, and that looks hilarious. It doesn't look awful, but it does look really funny. This is quite the snoofer. All right, and then this in some of them hooks in. So I'm gonna go ahead and link. That kind of looks nice. And then we won't bother with. This is just the fur line. This is not any kind of actual color. So it's more just that. Do we want to give him more eyebrow? Yeah, a little bit, I think. And then it's very dark fur in the ears. Let's do that. I'm hoping this reads badger enough that someone's gonna look at this and go, oh, yeah, I see it. Do we go ahead? Do we extend this down? You know what? We should extend this down. This'll sell the badger. This'll really sell the badger. Alright, so now we gotta look at teepees. Teepees, badger teeth. Because I know they have sharp little teeth. They are, yeah, it's very weasel. It's very mustelid. I think they are actually in the mustelid family. Are they? I'm gonna look that up later. But they more have teeth like the little biters on the front, and then the big fangies, and then more little biters down the back. So they have these little guys. But let's see what the elephant seals have. Let's see, elephant seals. Elephant. So I type very slowly on my phone. Seal teeth. What do their teeth look like? What are they? That's a horrifying mouth. I love this. Oh my! I should have. No, hold on. You guys have to see this. You guys have to see this. Hold on. Let me pull that back up. Let me. So you guys have to see elephant seal teeth. Hold on. You have to see these. Look at this maw. Look at this absolute unit of a mouth. Look at it. Just gaze upon the viciousness that are these teeth. Now, as something that eats, you know, all kinds of sea life, this makes sense to me, but goddamn. Goddamn. I thought the badger teeth looked vicious, but no. They're both carnivores, so I suppose that makes sense. But we're gonna give him some big old chompers. Here, I'm just gonna undo. I'm gonna give him some big old chompers. All right. So he needs 1, 2, 3. And this for? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this tooth. Now their lower jaw looks less impressive. It's more it's more wung out to the side, little tusky, and then a little tiny one in like this. However, since this is still aquatic, I'm gonna go ahead and give him these teeth. Should we give him? Do we give him some chompers in the back? Do we give him some? It's got just kind of a cavernous maw, to be honest. They don't have the ridges, but I'm gonna give him the ridges. Mouth ridges just feel correct. I'm sorry. What sort of tongue should he have? Well, there's a regular tongue. Okay. Cause he look engy. He look like his tongue is like he is mad. So we're gonna give him a little tongue here. Let's see. All right. This is horrifying. I love him. We'll give him a couple little back teeth in the gums here, just because he is a little weaselly. So we'll give him a couple little crunchers. Not many, I don't think. Just enough to be absolutely terrifying to think about. All right. So this guy. Look at him. His lower lip. Okay. Yeah, no, this is something. This is something we're creating here. I really didn't need to give it extra eyes. Let's see. I should probably alter the angle of this. So hold on, we're gonna do a little magic. We're gonna use the mesh transformation. Might not need to even do that, really. Let me just rotate. Oh yeah, just a simple rotato does it pretty well. I just want him to look angry. Also, this nose is much less prehensile because it doesn't have the like big nostrils that it should have. However, I still think it's funny, and this brings me joy. So yeah, so it's just gonna be what it is. It does bring me such joy. All right, so he's looking pretty good so far. This is still something else. All right, so back legs, because the flippers are. Hold on, let's see if I can find a good picture. Hold on, seal flippers. All right. Yeah, I've got the front fin pretty well done. These look actually more like they look like folded wootsies. They look very interesting. So on the diagrams I'm seeing, let's see. It's more like you can kind of see the individual like toe bones and separation, sort of like this, which is sort of fine, I guess. But we need to somehow combine this with a badger. And we can throw a little tail on here and as a hee hee ha ha, but that looks horrifying and I hate it. What do? We say no to the tail, I think. I think no to the tail. Because I don't know how I'm fitting it on here. And then do we just want to, since the front feet are so massive, do we want to just lengthen the back feet to be equally as massive? Is that what we want to do? Do we want to just, they're still aquatic, but like something more like this where it's still, and technically, let's see. The back flippers are really hard to get a good picture of because they're always like folded up when people actually get pictures of them. So they really just look like weird little feetsies. They really do. So we'll just make these massive. And that's how we're gonna get around trying to figure out the hind leg anatomy. Because it wouldn't have this overall body shape if it had better leg anatomy. It really wouldn't. There's no way around that. It just would not have this body shape. It would be a lot more badger, a lot less seal. And the seal part of the elephant seal is really what gives it life. Alright, so since they're just wrinkly little folded guys, we can kind of do what we want. Let me not do what I just did. There we go. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright. Chamomile tea is atrocious when it gets cold, so I'm gonna chug this real quick because it's already past lukewarm. Ugh. It's becoming icky. Okay, tea is drank. I will say, black tea, fine when it's cold. I've not had green tea cold. Well, no, I've had green tea cold. Green tea is fine cold. I don't know about, like, room temperature. No, room temperature is fine. Yeah, it's really just, like, the floral teas that I can't do. I can't do those room temperature. That's just absolute blasphemy. So we will just do these like so. We definitely have to have a little side picture of him burrowing. Like that has to be a thing, right? And they just kind of fold to show the different. So it's very. Could have little guys. You could have little, you know. Have little nails. Like it's slowly evolving towards the water and not towards the beach. Let me move him forward a bit. Hold on. He's probably the chunkiest boy I have made for this series. I don't know why. He feels like the biggest one I've made. These are slowly evolving away. These will not stay for forever, but this really kind of makes him look a little bit more cohesive. And also I just like the idea of the little nails sticking out. A little bit like so. All right. I feel like he needs more blubber. I don't know why, but I feel like he does. So he definitely doesn't have a lot of fur, but I do want to give him the back fur patterns. Let me finish up him legs. So they're definitely not anatomically correct, like flipper nails, but we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that. I'm sort of just kind of just going as I do on this particular art series. We just go. We just vibe. It's whatever feels correct in the moment. Since they're wrinkly, they're foldy, they'd have little bits and bobs where. Yeah, something like. Yeah. Maybe not this one. Alright. These are where the toes are slowly trying to fuse together. Because that would be what this is. And so the way this would work would be you'd have the hips here. You'd have the start of the foot here, the leg here. So this would be like the knee here. It'd come out here, and it's fused to such a point here that it's barely a leg anymore. I do really enjoy the way creatures evolve. It's so interesting. It's so absolutely fascinating. Let's go. Alright, so and again, I can't figure out a way to give him a tail that just doesn't look stupid. So we probably aren't going to. I mean, even if I gave him like a yeah, no, there's no tail I could give this thing that would not look absolutely dumb. Because its spine is somewhere here. So the tail would have to come out here, and that just looks weird. Honestly, that looks like an extra mouth. Alright, so let's find that picture of the badger I had. Where's the good picture of the badger? Oh, there he is. So he's a fluffy boy. And his back legs are very floofy, so what we can do is to kind of make this a little bit more cohesive. We can make it floofy on the back fins as well. Not very far down, just enough to kind of give this shape. I do like to do this with the darker colors because we will move on to not watercolor. I don't do watercolor exactly. It's more of I turn the airbrush all the way down, and we have fun. We have fun with the colors. That's sort of how we do color here on this for this particular set of things. That's how we typically do it. All right, and we will have sort of like this all the way up. And give him some floof here. Some floof here. Cause he's gonna be floofy up through here, but his belly is gonna be bare. And that's gonna sell the badger part as best as I can. It's sort of all we've got at this rate. And honestly, if this thing came up to me on a beach, I would be horrified. Someone's gonna ask me later, Ethan, what did you do for your stream? And I have to explain this. What did you do for your stream? Don't even ask. I did something. We did a thing. I love this. This makes me so happy. I really do love drawing creatures. This is my ideal way to live life. Is just make weird shit. You know? Let's just make some weird little guys. It's fine. Nobody worry about it. Imagine, like I know there's fur seals, but I've never seen a fur seal, I don't think. I actually don't think I've ever seen a fur seal, but I can imagine this. Imagine this. And honestly, this drawing is going much faster than most of my other ones. That's probably because there's not a lot to add to him. He just kind of is. I feel like making him more massive, like in the back end. Like I feel like I need him to just shoop. Like, do we want to do that? Do we wanna? You know, that doesn't look bad. That does not look bad. I do need to lower the shoulder a bit, but not too bad. I'm gonna have to re-sketch over that. It's fine. I can fix that. Honestly, it's probably better this way. Oh, nope. He's just one big floofy boy. He looks so bristly. You can see where my pen strokes got loopy because I don't lift my brush high enough up off of the tablet. Alright, so this is probably honestly enough detail. Let us move the pictures around a bit so we can actually do some color picking. I like the overall colors of this guy down here. Can I get a good... That's not a bad. That's not a bad. We'll say that. And then we want some of this sunburn here. We want some of this really hot looking sunburn. It looks painful. But we'll speckle his belly with that. So for the most part, he's going to be this color. So let's get a new layer on here. And we will up the brush size. Opacity's not too bad. And we're just going to color it. And this is how this goes. It's not too bad. It does need to be a little bit more brown, I think. And we will rectify that shortly, but I'd rather get everything the same overall color, the same overall vibe, and then we will go over it. It's really anywhere that there's exposed skin versus the fur. And I know that's not really a good other foot there, but we're honestly not going to worry about it. Well, let's see. A little bit more of this brown tone. A little bit more of that. I want... Yeah, that's much better. And then we will... Here. Okay, so that's pretty good for that section. And then we're just gonna take in, we're gonna, not the airbrush, I don't think. I think I might actually need the pen for this. We're gonna kind of, and then we'll airbrush it a little bit. We'll give him kind of that, that speckled sunburn texture. I do think it's some variation of vitiligo. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, this might be scarring. This might be fight scarring. But I know that elephants get this on, like, the top of their heads. So I don't know. I think it's sun damage of some sort. But I think for the most part, it's, there's definitely some scarring to it. Like, 100%. There we go. That looks fun. And then a little bit more red down here in his nose. And then we will use this same color we have here and kind of give the mouth a little hit. There we go. A little bit around the eyes. Not much, just enough for when we inevitably get the other stuff in. And let's make his eyes a little dark. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of this kind of purple color we've created here. That's not too bad. We will need some white in here for the ears up top. And this, I guess that would also be fleshy, wouldn't it? So let's fix that real quick. This part would be fleshy. It would also be a little sunburned. Just a little bit. Just a hair. Just enough to be... I really want to make this lighter colored, though. For the badger look, you know? Ooh, I kind of like where that's going. Not this. This needs to be this. Yeah, there we go. But maybe something like that, and then I'll just do a little bit here for some dimension. And we'll take a little bit of that to, like, mid tops. Give it a little bit of a highlight. Yeah, just like so. Well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Alright. We'll clean that up just a bit. Alright. And now, let's go back up and let's grab our badger colors. Now, our badger is fairly easy to color. He doesn't have a lot to him. He's mostly black, white, and gray, for the most part. Like, he has some other dingy colors, but for the most part, we want to get kind of this nice medium gray. And that'll do. Alright. Alright, let's move those out of the way. We'll put him up. There we go. And I can still see the color patterns there. Yeah, right about here. Yeah, I can still tell what the color patterns are. Alright, so let's do this. So we will. Do I want to do a different texture since it's fur? No. Nothing like that. Let's do noise. Ooh, noise isn't bad. But then it sort of defeats the overall vibe of it, I think. So I could just... There's no opacity on this brush. That's annoying. Yeah, we'll just keep what we have. We'll just use the soft like we've been doing. And we'll add this gray in to the areas where it's black. And what we will do is we will use probably the finger tool, and we will drag some of this color down into the areas to make it look a little bit more like fur. This is a much better gray. I've gone outside the lines, but I can fix that shortly. The one good thing about doing things digitally is I can fix things much easier than if I was doing this on like a much more standard traditional style. Do a little bit here. We'll see the lights coming from its front, so we'll give him a little bit of a, yeah, something like that. A little bit of texture. There we go. That kind of gives him a little bit of texture, and we're going to give him a little bit more white in the face here, where the fur is. And maybe we'll hit him with a little bit of that gray just up in here so that it emphasizes the black area. Do want to get some pure white in here for the highlights. And we'll take some of this gray in through the nose area. Can't be too dark because of what we use there. Let's see. Is there any more white on a badger other than its tail? Oh, its tail. I could run a little white down its backside. We could do that. We could take a little white. A little bit of white here towards the back end. Not much. Just enough to give a little bit more badger than what we had before. Trying to figure out how much to give is the question here. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take... I'm gonna just do like so. All down the... And that looks much better. There we go. That looks much better. Alright, he's very interesting. What have we made? Why have we made him? I'm gonna give him, you know what? I'm gonna give him a hair brown to match this other badger here. Just a little bit. Do we like this better than the gray? I sort of like this better than the gray. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Because I don't know. I also really need to... The white is just too white. And now he just looks like... Nah, he just looks like a Sasquatch now. Let's... Honestly, as much as I like this, I'm going to dull it down. We'll say this is a light patch, but at the same time, it is not my favorite part. Let's do a little bit of a highlight here. I'm going to take and run some gray through here. And we'll run a little gray through here in areas that really need a little bit of shadow. Beneath the eyes. There we go. Alright, and then let's clean this up. Because he needs cleaning up. There we go. Looks much better already. Now, if we want, we can add a little bit of some background color to him. Give him a little something. Oh, I'm on the road. Ethan! Ethan did it again! The good news is, I can still fix it. Alright, hold on. Cut, paste, and that's gonna move down to... this layer? Yeah. Merge with layer below. There we go. We can go ahead and turn those guys off. Oops. I got a little bit of that there. But I think he looks pretty cool. Now what we can do is we can put some like sea in the background. I'm not replacing color, I'm just being silly. We can put a little water in the background. Let's see. I do have an actual watercolor brush somewhere. Ooh, this was my new oil brush, which I don't need to use right now because this is not an oil painting. Where is... That's the India ink. Oh no, this is my new brush. This was really nice. It's very textured. This is something I'll use later. But let's see. Should I use wet wash before? Ooh, God. Nope, I don't want to use that. I don't know what just happened, but no. That sort of doesn't look too bad. As the problem is, and this is, I hear a lot of watercolor artists complain about that, is, oh no. That is not working at all. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Coarse transparent, was that the one I used before? I've used one of these, but, oh yeah, this is the one I used before. Let's put this on a layer below. So let's make another layer down here. And we'll make this, let's say, zoom out just a bit. Oh no, that's too much. Here we go. That's much better. So we'll say this is the beach here. We'll just do some quick, I will clean up where he is. Give me just a moment. Yeah, we're just gonna do a thing here in just a moment where we clean him up really good, so don't worry about it too much. Oh, that's not an effect I wanted. Interesting. I know I have. Hold on. I have a grainy blender. Let's see if that does anything. Does that fix it? Oh, it does. Ooh, I like that. That's much better, actually. It gives more of a charcoal texture, but I don't mind it. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. I want, where'd he go? This one. So we'll say this is sir, if you could not... I know I'm moving too fast. I know I'm moving too fast for you to properly render, but could you just not? Could you just not? Alright, so let's do a little bit here. And then let's fix him up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to select, let's see, we want layer selection from layer, create selection. Is that really all there is to him? All right, well, that'll help a little bit. Delete, There we go. That helps some. But for now, let's free this up. I do love the ability to erase things and fix them and do all the fun little things that comes with digital art. And I will say, he was much easier to design than literally all of my other ones. This took the least amount of time. We are only an hour and a half in. This usually takes me a good 3 hours, if not longer. Also, I did not give his teeth any white, but that's fine. I'm gonna do a little bit more of this. Not this big. Just a little bit here. Kind of. There we go. Clean him up just a hair. Alright. And then we will erase more here. So all of this needs to be fixed, cleaned. There we go. That is much better. Alright, so there's the waves behind him, for the most part. And we're gonna... Oh, nope, that's not the right one. That's why it was so small. I was like, why is this brush so small? It's because you're not on the right one, Ethan. Then we'll just blend that again, but I just need some waves. We'll blend this one more time. What we'll do is we'll take some white here along the edges, and we will froth it up. And this will be... So these will be the waves crashing into the beach. It's not perfect, but it's a little something. Give it a little bit of background. Let's do the nice grainy blender. Where'd he go? Oh, I made him tiny. Love this blender. I'm just gonna stretch this out, honestly. I don't know. Where's the watery brush? Let's see what you do. You sort of do what I want. Why are you so... Why are you taking so... Why are you rendering so poorly? Oh, yes, that's right, Ethan, because you have all of the things going on right now. Right. Ooh, yes. This. Yes? Yes? No. Alright, wet wash. Oh! That was much bigger than I thought it was gonna do. Rough wash? That was the one that wasn't behaving. Soft bleed? No, it really is. The coarse transparent is our best one. I just need it to not quite be so... Yeah, that's much better. I just had it too even to there we go. That's much better. It was just far too straight of lines. Which, how dare I? We'll blend this part in. I just mostly wanted a little bit of that texture. There we go. There we go. That looks... I think that looks pretty good for like a beach. Then we'll just pull this out so that it matches with the rest of it. And now we just need a little bit of... Not a sand. I need something... I need something grainy. It's a grainy blender, yes, but what if I did a very light smattering of this beneath him, and then I like this. I will definitely need to color the nails after this. And then we'll do a little bit along the shoreline where it's wet. Alright, and so we'll do that grainy blender again. There we go. That's nice. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Aha. Perfect. Alright, so what we're gonna need to do, we're gonna need to erase some more. I'm just vibing here. I'm just having fun. How are you guys doing? How's everybody's night? If you're new here, I don't draw monsters very often. But we do a lot of art here. We do a lot of games. I'm currently doing Danganronpa for the very first time, completely blind playthrough. It has been a ride. I will say that. It has been a ride. We've only just gotten through the first case. I will leave it at first trial. So we'll leave it at that. Other than that, though, it's been a blast. It's been very interesting. The first person that murder happened to was not the one I was expecting, but you know, they were giving. I won't say more, but yes, no, it's been very, very interesting. I've very much been enjoying it. All right, so he's pretty good. What are we gonna name him? That's an excellent question, because I've not named something quite this wild before. Let's see. Okay, let me before I forget, let me put a little bit of white to the this a little smaller, put a little not that much smaller. A little bit of white to the nails. I'm on the right one. Yeah, I am. Might also put a little bit on the teeths. Me going, I'm not going to color this very well. Also me. There we go. A little bit on the teeths. Not a lot. Just enough. A little bit of character. A little bit here for the nose. Because it needs it. A little bit of shine. Alright, this is the... It can't be the Bellefin seal. Like, that's stupid. What should we... Guys, literally, what should we name it? What should we name it? What are we naming this thing? Also, this did not take nearly as long as I thought it would. We're only an hour and a half in. I totally will do some other art today. But he took, like, no time. He was so simple. I think it's because there's no, like, back legs. And also, the weirdest thing is just his mouth. It's literally just his mouth. See another part I need to. There we go. Honestly, I really should just kind of give it a little bit of a barrier between it and the background, but that's gonna look dumb. No, we're not gonna do that. Okay. Oh, it does need, right, yeah. There in the teeths. So what are we thinking? What should we name him? Alright, so I did not save what I usually write. So here is that. Where is the... Oh, it's way down. Okay, so he's gonna go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so back to our brown that we were using. Is this the right brown? Hold on, I have to color pick. No, it is not the right brown. Okay, I'm glad I color picked. Alright, so that we have the... The Belfield? The Seabellepha? Ooh, Seabellepha doesn't sound too bad. Seabellepha. There's only really, we're not doing much with the badger. It's mostly going to be the. So what do we think? Let's see. If we did the Belpha, if we did something like that, that's not bad. It's a bad Seabellepha. No, I like Seabellepha, honestly. I'm gonna put an extra L in it. Nah. We'll do Seabellepha. It's not the ideal name, but I kinda just dig it. I don't know. I just kinda dig it. Do we do 2 L's? Nah. Yeah. It looks nice. I'm gonna keep it. So we have a Seabellepha. I don't know what this thing is, but it burrows. We'll do a couple little Seabellepha. Alright, so we'll have some claws for burrowing. We have the remnants of feet. Remnants. I don't know how to spell remnants. Remnants? Is it Nance or Nets? Is it Nance or Nance? Hold on. Let me just real quickly. Because once this is on here, that's it. Because I do miss putting in the little pieces. Where am I gonna? I guess Google. Nant. It is Nance. Okay. Remnants of hind legs. Of hind legs. We have the snoofer. I just want to write snoofer. Teefs. We really I don't really have much to label for him. We'll call this we'll say battle scars and sun damage. Battle scars and sun damage. Battle scars and sun damage. We have the snoofer. We have the double set of eyes that he did not need, but I really like. I like this. I think it's a pretty decent what we could do with this creature. There's not a lot of badger, but there's enough, I think. I really wish I could put more badger in it. It's just hard with the body shape. But it turned out fine, I think. He's a little fluffy. This is the best I got. All right, so we're gonna throw in my signature down here. How does that look at 25? Is that at 25%? Yeah, you can still read it. There we go. And then this is going to be at what is my blue sky? What is my blue sky? What is my blue sky? I got so many pings. What is... There it is. ENVT dot isky dot social. This is what I did on the other platform, so I'm just bringing it over. And this is going to be hashtag Monster Monday. I don't know if anybody else uses this. I'm sure some people do for other various reasons, but this is what I'm going to use for my creatures. All right. I love him. I really like how this turned out. Okay, so we are going to save this. I will post this later. File save. Alright. What do we feel like doing tonight? Because I could work on some more since we still have plenty of time for art. I can go for at least another hour. We can work on, I suppose. I'll leave New Monster as the title for now. Let's look where... Oh, has it been that long? No, here we go. The Gachapon! So we've been working on this for quite a while. Let me go ahead and... Should I change the title? I suppose we don't really need to change the title. We'll go ahead and we will work on this for today. We have so many little guys. I have finished all the outlines for the left side of the machine. These are my friends from Hub World. This has been a big project we have ongoing, and yeah. So we're kind of doing just a little. It's just something to do as like a little collab piece, so all my friends can be in like the same picture. We're not a VTuber like group officially. It's more of like a VTuber hangout than it is anything. But yeah, so we've got all of them are outlined on this side, and now we really need to work on the rest. And as soon as they're outlined, the coloring should go pretty quick. So this shouldn't hopefully take me too many more sessions to complete. But let's work on. Honestly, let's go. Do we wanna do? I kinda wanna start from the bottom this time. I wanna go. Let's look at Nozomi. Nozomi, where's your reference sheet? Nozomi Lapin. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. I don't see anything I'm gonna miss. There's wings in the back. I think that's pretty good. Okay, good. Alright, so let me make sure I'm on the right layer. Actually, while we're switching between things, I'm gonna be right back. We will, give me just a sec. I'm going to grab some more water, and, yeah. Alright, so 1 second. Alrighty, let me turn the music back on for you guys. There we go. Alright. Let's see, where was I? Oh, and I can exit out of those now. I don't need that whole tab open. Alright, cool. That's one less thing to have open. But hope you guys are having a good night. It's been very... I like the Monster Mondays. I know I usually don't get a lot of people for it. I enjoy them. So who knows? I like creature design. It's not the most fabulous creature design I've ever done, but honestly, maybe we should have kept the peacock and the cockroach. We'll put that on the back burner. But yeah. Alright, so let me make sure I'm on the correct layer because I don't think I am. No, I need to be on this one. Okay, cool. Alright, let's make some little guys. Let's draw our little beans here. These are all my friends from the Hub World server. I am on the wrong pen. I'm on the wrong pen. There we go. Okay. I was like, oh, that's the wrong shape. I am silly. I can just scroll up. I'm sitting here hunching down like I need to No, we do the thing where I erase a line 50 times. That's not bad. That's not terrible. Rotato. You guys like the music selection. I kind of was falling asleep listening to trying to pick out music earlier for this playlist, and I was like, I want stuff that's rock and roll. I want stuff that's gonna have a nice beat to it. There's nothing that has lyrics in it, unfortunately, so I can't really sing along with anything, but maybe that's for the best. I don't know. But yeah, so let me know how you like this playlist. Because I do enjoy. I picked out anything really that kind of made me made me bop my head a little bit. You know, just a little bit of a. Let's see. Hee. I like the hee, the evil little gremlin face. All right. Control C, Control V, edit, transform, horizontal. I'm sure there's a hotkey for horizontal transformation, but I've not found it yet. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna flip him. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Alright, make sure I merge that down. Alright. Got very spiky anime boy hair. I will say this is one of the things I like best about character design is the hair is so fun. It's so funny because you could have the same character in different outfits, but if you change the hair up, it really changes the whole vibe of your character. And you know, there's something similar to that in real life, really. Where you can change your hairstyle and look like a completely different person. I've seen guys who have clearly not had a haircut in like 3 months walk into like a haircuttery place and then get a like a number 4 cut, and just it completely changes their whole vibe from the person who walked in to the person who walks out. It's very interesting how that works. There's so much ingrained culturally in hairstyles and how you present yourself reads to the outside world. Really, honestly, it's very fascinating to sit there and look at. Sorry, I'm very engrossed in the hair right now. But yeah, it's just something I think about sometimes, where it's like you can be the exact same person, but the fact that you read so different outwardly based on simple appearance cues, like if I'm going to be a chaos little gremlin, it's like this gives off very different vibes than me going about town in like a regular shirt and jeans. Like it's very very different. You're gonna attract different people. You'll have different reactions from people. It's just absolutely fascinating the way humans work as a society. Like I don't fully understand it half the time. I don't think I ever will, but it is absolutely fascinating. Alright, that looks pretty good. And the bunny ears. Nozomi Lapin, if I recall correctly, is part bunny, part fox, which is an interesting combination. It's a very interesting combination. There we go. I'm gonna rotate for this ear. As this ear is. We have an arm here. We are going to, for the most part, just... Let's see. Little fingies here are just gonna be like so. Problem is they're just little bitty fingies. I just need them to kind of look like they're grasping. That's all I need. Alright, and they do have stars on their gloves, so I might be able to fit that in. I don't know if I can. What we'll do is we will do the thing where I fill it all in and then we just remove the center. What we might actually want to do is we might just want to do that in the color section. Yeah, it's gonna be too tiny, so we'll do that in color. We'll do that on the color layer. That's fine. I just have to remember that's there. Let's see, this is more hair here. I always pull up the reference in case I need it, and then I promptly don't look at it when I'm like, what is this line? What did I draw here? Because I'm silly. It's all because I'm silly. Let's see. These are like a little pair of wings on the back of the jacket, which is very cute. Let's see, hold on. I'm trying to reverse this in my brain. So if this is going this way, this would go this way. There we go. I will say that's one thing my brain struggles to do sometimes is reversing the direction of things. Little butt. With the tail coming out here. There's just gonna be a little something there. It's not quite the full tail, it's just where it's being seen through the capsule. What is pinging? Oh, nothing important's pinging. I wish I had stories and stuff to update you guys on. I did get to meet a friend. I hung out with Tris the other day, and he introduced me to Packet, which was very fun. He's a very chill guy, and that was a good time. I'm excited to hang out with him again sometime. But yeah, so that was the highlight of my week last week. Is we had a hangout day, and it was nice. I otherwise don't have much to report. Things are just kind of going at a slow little trickle. I have my brother's having his I'm gonna erase all that. He's having drama going on. I hope everything works out. I never know with him. I'm just hoping and praying. But otherwise, everybody's doing good. I have, oh, I'm very excited. So on this Friday coming up, and this is a good vibe for this, I have a collab with Syra, and it's gonna be very fun. So it's a little 2-player game. It's called Kiwi, and you are a little kiwi bird, and you are running a post office, which is also manned by cassowaries. They're the post birds, or the cassowaries, and I'm like very anxious for that. I'm like, I know what cassowaries are capable of, and I'm not about that life. So we'll see how it goes. It looks really cute though. Like, it looked like you can customize your little kiwis, and you can give them little hats and stuff, and you can change their colors. It just looks really fun. It's a little puzzle game. So it's just a nice little 2-player game. I saw it and I was like, Syra, please play with me. And she was like, yes, because she is burb. So this is gonna be, it'll be fun. All right, that's pretty good for Zomi. Hold on, let me look at the without the. Yeah, that's pretty good. I do need another line in here. That looks better. This also needs something. There we go. That's a little bit. Yeah, that was what was wrong. Okay. I was like, there's something missing, and it's extra detail. For the most part, this is good. There's stuff that I'll have to fix later when it gets closer to color time. There we go. All right, that looks good. All right, now aren't these lines thick enough? Yeah, these lines are thick enough, I think. Yeah. This is one thing with zooming in, I can get, yeah, he looks cute zooming out. Okay, cool. All right, so Nozomi is done. All right, so who is, oh, I turned off the layer. Hold on. I turned off the sketch layer. That's template beans. Where's Hub World Sketch? Here it is. Hub World Sketch. Alright, so we could do... Honestly, we should just do Luca's next. Luca's is just... I love Luca's hair design. Hold on, you guys have to see Luca's design. Luca's hair is fucking fabulous. Luca... And it's the battle of the mains right now, right? Like, we got Luca and we got Trist. But where's Luca? Luca. I know I have it on here. Here it is, Luca. But look at Luca's hair! Look how pretty it is! Look how gorgeous! Look at it! I love it! It just fills me with so much... I love the design. The design is beautiful. So we are going to be working on Luca next. I guess I can leave it at 100%. This gives me a little bit of extra wiggle room. Let me drink some water. I realized even though I had got up to get water and run to the restroom, I had not drank a lot of water. I did chug my tea, so I had liquid. So, it's fine. But I did realize that I did not have a lot of water left. It's funny, I don't know what triggers my reminder messages, but they are, unless I have people chatting. I know I turned it down to like one person chatting to make it actually work. But for some reason, it does not want to remind me, because I do not see any lovely messages from past Ethan. I guess past Ethan is sleeping on the couch. God damn it, Fend is stuck in my head. That's the problem, is Fend's silliness is stuck in my head. That's not a bad line. I kind of like that line. There we go. And I like these because there's only one eye, so I don't have to make anything symmetrical. I like it when they're sideways. Now that I've listened to this particular song enough times, I might not keep this one. What is this one? This one reminds me of a doctor's office commercial or something. Hold on. What are we on? We're on To the Top. I will have to think on this one. This one's one we will have to think on. Because I'm just listening to it. I'm like, this feels way too familiar in a very uncomfy sort of way. It's just that one section. It's not the whole thing. Alright, Lucas horns. Gorgeous design. I love the hair. It's a lot. It's a lot to manage, but it's nice. But yes. I need to get this curved correctly. I need to tilt this. That's not quite. It's almost correct. There we go. That's much better. Because it is a braid and hair in the front, it just sort of adds a lot to it. It's not. It's just complex. Is all. That is all. It is complex. And I've drawn enough braids in my life, so that's not a tall order by any means. Let me go ahead and I will say I will probably be taking next Monday off because we aren't going to do Monster Monday every week. That's not going to be my regular thing. But I will probably take next Monday off because the way things fall because of the because me and Syra are hanging out on Friday means that I am doing Danganronpa on Sunday. So that means they can't really do anything the day after. So we're gonna skip the Monday stream next week. I think for the sake of my throat. Because Danganronpa is a lot of narration, and as soon as that bear gets on the screen, oh my god, the bear. As soon as the bear gets on the screen, I go full ham, because I'm silly, and I don't have a medium mode. It's only go or no go. So I voice the bear as a lot. It's just a lot. It's very boisterous. It's very, high-pitched, and I emote to the best of my abilities. And I don't know, it's funny because I don't know if it's my mic. I do wonder. I do wonder if it's coming through correctly, the emotions and stuff I'm putting in my voice. Because when I listen back to it on the VODs, I will listen to it and go, you know, that doesn't quite sound like how I remember that coming out of my mouth. I'd be like, where's all my inflection and everything, you know? It is very interesting. I don't know if the way I hear it is different than it's actually coming out of my mouth, or if it is, because, you know, that's just a thing. You don't register your voice in the same way that other people do. Or if it is my mic, and that's something I really need to figure out. Not that I need a new mic by any means, but I would like, if I'm going to do any kind of like voice acting for games on this channel, I would like it to come out the way I think it sounds, because I will put in some effort. If that's what you guys are here for, I will put in some effort for some good quality overacting. So yeah, I'm wondering. It might be because I have a headset. It's not anything fancy. I've never needed anything fancy. I do have a blue snowball that is old as dirt that I use sometimes for singing, but I haven't sang much in a very long time. I keep talking about doing a karaoke at some point, which we'll totally do at some point. But yeah, so I haven't really had a use for it much, and it's hard to use in my current setup because I do not have enough USB ports, and the Snowball is a USB port style mic. So we're a little limited on that area. However, I didn't like it anyway because if you so much as bump the cord that is attached to it, it cuts the audio out. So it's really not that great. I've used it a number of times. If you have it on a mic stand, it's not too bad, but it's a pain in the ass. It really is. But yeah, I've never really had. I have a, like, it's old by standards at this point, but I have a singing mic that my brother gave me that is like it's a legit singing mic. It takes the really fat audio cable. I don't know what it's called, but the one that's for like legit stage equipment. I have that. I don't know if we'll ever be able to use that because I don't have anything that will plug in with that port. So I don't know how we would even, go about using that, but we have it. And it's an option. Sort of. I'm also talking to some people who want to get me into Warhammer, which I'm sort of terrified to get into because I'm not the most multiplayer style gamer. I grew up very sheltered, to say the least, and I kind of spent adulthood in very much the same manner. So most of the gaming I have done is very solo player. So I haven't really played a lot of you know, a lot of wild games. Oh, okay. So this one has a glove and the other one doesn't. That's what that is. Why does it have? Why is it going up the hand like that? What is going on? What am I doing? Oh, okay, so here's the fingies. And then here's the thumb. Okay, so that's what that is. Okay, Ethan's got it. All right, let me fix this real quick. So we want to do the sword blade first. But yeah, so I've never been someone who plays two-player, not two-player, but the online multiplayer battle royale. Everyone's shooting. There's stuff going on. Like I've never been one for those. Does the shirt? It's lopsided, but it's yes. Okay. I knew it was asymmetrical. That's all I remembered. Then this one is just. But yeah, so I haven't played a lot of those kind of games. And I'm a little scared. I've not even played really Left 4 Dead, to be honest. So, and it's a Warhammer game, and they're all about the hordes. That's really any enemy you're gonna find is gonna be in horde format, which I'm aware of, So I don't know. I really don't know. I will give it a shot for my friends. But that's something. If I can get into it, I will get into it. That would be good to branch out a bit, because I've been wanting to play. Because this is what most of my friends play are, shooters and the FPS style combat games. Like everybody plays like it's just fighter games, things like that. Even stuff like Guilty Gear, which I think is more side scroller, kind of is intimidating for me. I'm just not a competitive person. That's just not how I roll. We tried League once years ago. At this point, me and Azu did, and we found out that because the mission is, the primary goal is to take the towers, I get lost in the sauce and don't know how to deal with like the killing and all that stuff and like what's going on, and shouldn't we be taking the towers, my guys? So and then you get towards the end and I get very overwhelmed, which is just my ADHD. I can't find my character, so I don't know what's going on. So I will say League is not a good gauge to go off of. But I will play games for my friends, and I know I have. So Chele wants me to play, and then Yellow also wants me to play some Warhammer games with him. Though I think he wanted me to play the rat one. I think. Actually, I'm not sure. No, he wanted me to play the bug game. The I forget what that's called. It's not the same franchise. He does like Warhammer though. What is the other one? Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. It's you guys know what it is. It's the bug killing one. I don't have to be specific. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Hopefully. Hopefully. I will want to Are you... No, because the back of the hair is... No, okay, so that's just a shoop. Okay. Trying to figure out what I did is sometimes very difficult. Do see... There's a little guy here, and a little guy here. But yeah, so who knows? Maybe sometimes in the future I will... Maybe I will get into some Warhammer or something FPS-y. I've just not... It's just never been my thing. So it'd be something new for me. I just get overwhelmed. That's all. It's a once I get the hang of it, I'll probably be fine. I will probably be fine. It's just in the interim, I will be panicking. Really hope to one day be a competent player at anything. But that's not gonna happen, and I'm not going to delude myself on that. I do like the little calf. This pleases me. I don't know where I want the knee line, or if I even want the knee at all, so we'll just forget about the knee. Because everybody else just has little noodles, so that doesn't matter. And then the boots... And the boots have two thicker boys here. Oh, I've got to be careful because I'm gonna take up the rest of the boot. That's the problem I was having when I was sketching it. Like so. There we go. That's fine. What does this song remind me of? This reminds me of the opening to something, and I don't know what. Okay. There's a little loopy here, a little heart on it. And there's the pocket line. What is that there? What is that there? What is that there? Oh, it's the chain. There's a chain that comes along through here. I don't know if I even want that. Yeah, we're not gonna bother with that one. I like the one with the little heart. That adds a little something. Yeah, it's not gonna read well. That's the problem I have. It's not that I don't like the design of it. It just won't read well in something this small. And that's really all it is. Instead, we'll put a little pocket line. There we go. Alright, and here's the leg with the fishnet. And it has a sock underneath, but also fishnets. Alright. I have fully derailed from the hair, and I don't know how I did that. I feel like this reminds me of a Persona game or something. Like this particular song. I don't know. It reminds me of something. Alright, I fully derailed from the hair. I should probably put the tail on a different layer so it's easy to color it later. Let me do that in just a moment. Now, let me draw the little boots. Tiny boots! I love them. I think it's this layer that is Alice's glasses. Yes. This has become our secondary layer if we need it layer. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Do I want to move it slightly? Or maybe tilt it slightly. There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. And we have a little doodad here on the tail. Alright, and then it has this gorgeous flame detail. And it's not a regular flame, it's like a sacred flame. I just don't want to go through the spiral there. Yeah, that looks better. There we go. The very interesting firetail. I like it. I'm fumbling over my words. I guess it is getting a little late. It's 9. It's not that late. I say we'll get Triss done and then we will call it a night, I think. Since we didn't have this planned anyhow, it's I think we get a pretty productive night. We have to do Triss tonight because they're in mid-battle, and then we can't leave them hanging like this. Hold on, where's Triss? He's gonna be at the yeah. Figured he was probably the first one I put. Oh gosh, he's huge. Whoops. The picture was larger than I thought it was gonna be. I shrink half of these so that I can see them properly at this particular angle. I also don't know what blades these are even supposed to be. I think they're samurai swords. I think they're oh my god. Ethan, you know what these are called. Ethan. Ethan! Oh my god. My brain, it's gone. It's just gone. It's just gone. It's just gone. Katana. Katana. Jesus Christ. Living with ADHD, everybody. The hilt on his is the guard is really tilted. Hold on. That's gonna bother me. Yeah, the guard is really a problem. Hold on. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Not like they're mostly clashing guards at this point, more than they are the actual blades, but that's fine. There we go. A blade! This is more for the effect than anything. Oh, I just realized that I sketched these really poorly. No, look at the handle. Hold on. Look at the handle. Okay, that's an easy fix. It's an easy fix. It's an easy fix. Okay, that's... Ooh. It can be a little curved. It can be a little curved, but it can't be that curved. See, you know, he doesn't have gloves or anything. He does have a jacket. There we go. Looks like he's really gripping the sword. I was also drawing. Oh, I did a little commission for Fen, so hopefully I'll have that out on Blue Sky. I have to ask him if he wants to post it or if I should post it. Because I don't know. Because I think it's a surprise. I'm not 100% sure if he is surprising his friend with it or not, or if he already told him about it and got him on board with it. Either way, the reaction's gonna be funny. I'm very interested to see how friend likes it. Can't say more than that. At least I don't think. I don't know. I will ask. Because if not, I'll forget. I've forgotten to. I have emotes I still have to post. I forgot. Forgive me. This is how my brain works, you guys. This is how I barely function. This isn't how I function. This is how I barely manage to function. Oh no. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Yeah, the ADHD, that's why. Alright. And I really started on the... because I was going from the blades. But I did not... Let me flip this. Trist is mad. He has lost a few matches. He is bound and determined to kick Luca's butt. And Trist is also... Look at his hair. His hair is gorgeous. You have me with my little curly hair. It's not very long, and then you just have my friends with this luxurious ass manes they just have. It's crazy. Just wonderful, honestly. I love character design. I will say that'd be a fun stream to do at some time, doing like an actual character design versus like a monster design. Yeah, I think that looks good. So, and he's got his pointed ears. Trist is a cockatrice. I do not know any other cockatrice VTubers. Perhaps he is the only one. I don't know. But I do really like how this pose came out. Like, for little beans that don't have, you know, much detail and proportion. But I really like how this pose came up very nice. This isn't me complimenting me. This is me going, wow, I did that. And it's not terrible. I'm really happy with it. And also, sorry I'm being quiet. I just don't have a lot to yap about tonight. For as talkative as I usually am. For as talkative as I usually am. Alright, that's gonna be the edge of the jacket there. This is his arm. And this is one of the... He's got these little dangly-doo guys. They he's got these straps and things that hang off his arms. They're just fun. Not any particular thing to them. Does this have any detail to it? Not really. It has a little bit. It has a little bit. I did not put much in there. Well, let's see. It's very stop sign shaped. No one's gonna see that. You can see it a little bit. You can see it a little bit. Just a little bit. Got his pants here. Then he's got his toes hanging out. He's wearing sandals. Leave a little bit of room to color him. That is a jagged ass line. Hold on, I have to turn him. I also should clean up his foot line. There we go, that's much better. And he's got his little anklets here. They're supposed to be like ankle guards. For when the toe biters originally, eventually get him. The butt. A very nice calf. I really like putting little details in. I wish I could put more details in, but these guys are just little beans. And this is going to be... 100% is not going to be 100%. 100% is... It's going to be about 50% once it is exported to the proper size. I just like working in double size in case there's anything else you want to do with it, or like... I don't know. I like having options. I like those options being available versus, oh, I wish I could have done that and then I didn't do it. You know? Hopefully that makes sense. I'm gonna, cause this bothers me. Right here, on this side. I'm just gonna tighten it up. There we go. And then you don't have to worry about the other side. The other side is not visible. There we go. And his other footsie. Here. I'm gonna flip it back. No, he just needs to be rotatoed. There we go. Really, because it's sandals, it would be like this, but I already hate the fact that he fights in these! He fights in these! Triss! Those are not anything good for grip, my friend. Oh, I need posture check. I need to stretch. Yeah, we're definitely quitting after I finish Triss' hair. Ugh. Mostly because I've also been, like I said, I had a commission I was doing earlier. So my back is angry. I hold myself at weird angles for these. I don't know why. I just do. I can really see where I was just like, future Ethan will take care of this line. It'll be fine. And I can also see where I was trying to give myself guidelines for, because he has dual colored hair, he has like cyan blue streaks. So I have to take those into account later, but for now it's fine. There we go. Maybe not quite, so there we go. That's much better. Because there's wild, and then there's whatever Ethan was just doing. Okay, alright, I think that's good for Trist. Alright, let me put this back to rights. Let me turn the reference layer off. I think it's looking good, so we get a couple more beans done tonight. Oh, yeah, no, it's good that we're stopping. My wrist is actually sore. I guess I was drawing most of the day. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. Let me save, file, save. I will be exporting the... Here, let's go back to the shop. I'll turn off the boppin' music. One sec. Pause that. We'll go back to the shop. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. Socials. If anybody that is not how you spell it. If anybody is new here, I mostly post on Blue Sky. I do also have a Discord. I don't know if the poll is still up, but we had a poll for our last game was To the Moon, and since we finished that, we're gonna put something in the shop for it. But oh yeah, they literally just popped up. The results are in. And I'm sure only one person voted. My channel's not the most active. The Discord for the Mimic Shop is not the most active, which is fine. My friends come and go as they please, and that's how a shop works. She come in and she can. It's fine. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I will be playing Danganronpa tomorrow if anybody wants to stop by for that. Same time, same place, 7 p.m. EST. And then I believe we will be returning on, so we'll take a break on Wednesday, and then Thursday will be more art, and then we will have the Syra collab on Friday. So it's gonna be a fun week. I've got a lot of stuff planned. But yeah, so let's see. Is anybody on? Anybody on? Stream manager. We could. Let's see. Who's on? Following. Sleepy's doing. What is Sleepy doing? Oh, he's hanging out with people. Sword of Fury. I have no idea what that is. Tokapon. That's a new game. Oh, a lot of people are on tonight. Mint is playing Poppy Playtime. Do you guys want to go scare Mint? Do you guys want to go scare Mint? Oh, we could also, I don't know what Mecha Break is. Yeah, let's go scare Mint. I haven't scared Mint in a bit. All right, let me go back to my stream manager. All right, everybody, thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely night. Let me see if it'll let me raid from here. It won't. I have to do it on the... So every device has like a different set of buttons. So like the phone does some things good, the OBS does some things good, and then the browser does some things good. And it's like, I never know what is actually going to work. All right, so let's go and let's raid Mint Frey. Let's see. Mint Frey. There he is. All right, let's go spook him a little bit. All right, start raid. All right, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a lovely night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Raid now.
Fucking toy was Yeah, that's me in horror games, by the way. Hi, readers. I am a demonic kitty butler at your service. I love to cook. I love screaming at horror games, such as in here. And I love to hang out with a bunch of cool-ass people in collabs I partake in. But how was your stream? What did you stream, by the way, Ethan? And by the way, are you from the Hub World? Okay, yeah, you are from the Hub World. Well, it's nice to meet you first time in here, in my chat. How are you? I hope you're doing